Welcome back to finishing our, well, I'm going to call it a sugar skull. You call it what you like. Maybe a mask, maybe Mardi Gras, whatever you like. I think it's fun no matter what it is. So this time we need markers, we need a paintbrush, and we need some water. And boys and girls, a safe place to do this. So if you're working at the kitchen table, make sure you have some paper towels handy just in case. Maybe you need to put a grocery bag down so that you don't have to worry about hurting the surface of the table. It's a lot neater than regular paint, but it's still better every once in a while to be safe. Here we go. So you're wondering, what is she talking about that we are going to get to use markers and water together? Oh, I think you're going to like this. So I personally kind of dump out all of my markers. Now you have to be careful because you don't want them rolling around all over the place. But I want to be able to see what I have. So I have a lot of markers there. I have these markers over here. The trick to this, boys and girls, is you cannot use permanent markers. Permanent markers will not work. I personally also do not want to use black on this, but that's me. I don't want to use brown, and I don't want to use gray. I want it colorful, colorful, colorful like sugar skulls are. Alrighty. So here we go. Let's see. Do I want to set up a color grouping, or do I want to just go for it? It's up to you. Sometimes I say, hey, let's use warm colors, and I divide everything up with the warm colors and the cold colors. And sometimes we just say, hey, just have a good time. Let your intuition take over. Completely up to you, boys and girls. I think I'm going to use a wide variety of things today. I'm going to probably stick to the pastels. So let's see if that works out. That's what I'm thinking at first. I don't know. Let's start with my favorite color personally is rose, cranberry, and raspberry. That's my favorite. And I'm going to just make a little dot inside. I'm going to show you what this looks like. Just making little dots. I think the symmetry really turned out very well. We have the line of symmetry right down the middle. So then this left half matches up with this right half. Here we are. Now, for the water. We don't want to rub away where we've put the marker, but we do want to enhance around it. So I take this and I just add a little water, and then it makes it pink around it. See how it kind of washes away the definition there? Kind of fills it in with a lighter pink. I think that matches really well with the effect we're trying to achieve. Now, I should probably have a smaller brush here, but this is all that I have at home. So I'm going to try and make this work. I don't know. Might have to go run and get another brush. It's kind of a big one. See how it's just blending that out just a smidgen. There we go. I really like that pink. Now, while that's drying, I'm going to move on down. I have a tendency to start kind of at the top and move down as I go. So I want to do the orange, or you know what? I don't know. Maybe yellow. I think I'm going to use this yellow. And I'm going to do right around that outside edge again. Whoa, that is bright. Oh, maybe we'll just leave that one. So notice I have the line of symmetry there. I'm going to grab another yellow. That was kind of bright for me. Yep. Oh, I definitely like this one better. That other one looked pretty fluorescent. I'm not sure that intensity goes with the others, but we'll see if we can kind of hide that. Notice how I'm just going on the inside edge of my black crayon. I don't want to go on top of my black crayon. That'll kind of ruin my marker. There we are. Now I want to clean out my brush. So I take this, wiggle squiggle, get all the color out, wipe the side there. Remember, no 5-finger octopus. We can get it dry enough, but you do need some water on there to get the color to blend in a bit. It's a very subtle effect with some of the colors. So it's like having a very dark yellow and then having a very light yellow. Not sure that you're going to be able to see this well on the video. That one is sticking out a little bit. Huh. I wonder if I can add some of that crazy yellow there and help tone that down. I think that worked. So when you make a mistake, fix it and don't tell anyone and no one will know. Now I'd like to go with some blue. Just around that outside edge. Notice when I use the side, it makes a wider line and then I come down to the point. So side to the point. Side to the point. Oh, I missed that one. And then again, the water. This one's not working as well. Boy, the pink really worked. Oh, I still think it makes for a nice effect. Isn't that crazy? Ah, there we go, a little more. What color would I like? You know what? Let's try a different blue. Oh, that's a much darker blue. Paper's a little wet too. Be careful you don't tear through it. Ooh, I like that. Funny, this one works better. I'll have to remember that. Uh-oh. I went a little bit on the yellow, and blue and yellow, you know what happens. That makes green. Ooh, I like that so far. Let's see. I haven't used orange yet. So let's use some orange around the outside. Clean your brush. I don't want that blue getting in there. Oh yeah. Ooh, that orange works out nice too. Definitely. I'm going to finish this off with some of that. Uh-oh. I almost grabbed the wrong yellow. Wait, now I can't remember which one is which. Let's see. Ooh, this was not the yellow I was looking for. Let's go back to this one. Nope. Two-tone. That works. When in doubt, layer it up. Clean that brush out. Get a little wet. Smooth it right on in there. Ooh, I grabbed a little orange. That works out for me. So I'd like some of this in there. I'm going to fill that whole thing in. I need some dark contrast. And then I'm going to do the dots again around. Now, basically after this, I'm going to quit talking and just do. That way you're not watching me the whole time. All right, now what I want to do here is I want to go ahead and highlight this, the half circles all around it. So I am going to go in when it's a little drier. Oh, that seems so dark. And let's see what that does. Oh, that works. Probably should have waited a smidge longer. I think I'm going to change it up. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then blend. I'm not so sure I like that. So I'm going to just leave it like that. A little darker around the edge. What I'm going to do is I am going to move back to the color I had. Oh yeah. And I'm going to use the tip this time to just define that edge. Now, boys and girls, would you have known that I made a mistake or I did something I didn't like? Probably not. So it's a good thing I told you what I was thinking. Helps define that a little more. Now, I'm not going to go back through and do the skull itself or the white part of the mask. I'm going to leave it as is because I really like that. You can do what you want to do though. You can add more shapes. You can add more colors. I kind of like how it is, so I'm going to leave it. Sugar skulls have become quite mainstream these days, especially with Disney's movie about Coco. That definitely made it much more mainstream. So I hope you like this activity. Notice how I let the paper move around each time. So there you have it. Sugar skull or mask, whatever you like. I will see you next week. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.